Hello everybody. Hello. How are you doing today? So tell me in the chat, chat if you can hear me, if you can see me well, and I already see people in the chat. Trading Big High. Hello, Carcraft. Hey, how you doing? Hope you're cool. The fuck I am, of course. Of course, we closed last week amazingly. Hopefully this week is also going to be a great on the streams and in VIP channel that we have. But hopefully today's stream is going to start with a profit, because if we don't start with a profit, it's gonna be bad. First time here, Ranag. Welcome. You're welcome to be here. Oh my god, how you doing? Tell us about yourself. Hopefully the time you spent here is gonna be great. So let's start with quotas already. Let's not waste our time. And we already have good currency pairs as always. And first of all, of course, as always, we're gonna start with Euro-JPY, because Euro-JPY has the highest payout at this time, which is 92%. 92%. So we had an aggressive uptrend. We see quite a huge one, and then the downtrend started. So of course, obviously, we should try to find an entry point for a downward trend. Which ones can we see here? So first things first, this trend line could work. We of course have obvious trend line, and maybe there is going to be a jump from this level, kind of. But recently I don't really work much with trend lines. But what would I do? So the first place where the price could do the reversal is this level of the old support. It can become a resistance. But if the trend confirms here, then most probably the first deal is gonna be opened immediately on the stream. We'll need to see how this candlestick is gonna be closed. So for those who are here for the first time, when I'm working with Codex, I don't see the chat, and when I'm looking at the chat, you cannot see Codex because it's gonna be frozen just because I'm opening another tab, and you cannot see it, you know. But it is what it is. For now, it works like that on our stream. So for now, candlesticks are not really giving us anything good for a downward trend deal. So the next point where the reversal could happen is this level. If the price breaks through this level, then we will wait, we will wait for a deal for a downward trend. But if it's gonna do a reversal, go down again somewhere around this level, then we could think about a deal for a downward trend. Mind you, this is currency pair Euro-JPY on Quotex. We have 3-minute expiration time, and I am personally using $50 for the first deal because we are using Martingale. And the balance of today is 9,667. It was 10.5. But we lost a little bit of money on one of the streams before. You can find it on the channel as well to see it with your own eyes. But we are slowly getting the money back. So we have almost 5 seconds left for this candlestick to be closed. And it doesn't look that good. So, nope, we need to wait for a little more time. This is a dodgy candlestick. We see that both buyers and sellers are trying to push the price with almost the same pressure, the same force. So this candlestick doesn't give us the possibility to enter a deal for a downward trend. And also we see a green candlestick. For now, we're gonna skip this currency pair and we will go to another one, then go back to Euro-JPY and see how the situation is going. So USD-JPY, not a bad downtrend. And maybe there would be a good entry point. Global picture also shows us that we had an aggressive uptrend, then there was this global resistance level, then it broke the support level, and aggressive downtrend started, and it's still happening. No points where the market could do the reversal. So the downtrend will continue, most probably, but first of all we need to find a good entry point, and most probably we will do it quickly go back to Euro-GPY. Oh, and the price is shooting up, even though I'm not sure, should we work with breakout right now? Or should I? I don't know. What do you think, guys? Maybe we should work with breakout, so meaning that we're gonna enter into a deal for an upward trend with this massive uptrend before. So after this trend, we can say that this movement was correction and the price will go back upwards. We can't say that. So we see this trend line that was broken through with impulse candlesticks. So let's risk it for the biscuit. Euro-GPY for an upward trend. The deal is against middle, not global, but middle trend, but according to global trend. So global is obviously really good uptrend. The midterm is a downtrend. So probably this mid-term trend is a little correction. We will see in 3 minutes if I was correct or not. So we have chances, but right now the price is going upwards. And I'm going back to the chat. And as I said, when I'm going back to the chat, the quotex freezes because I'm opening something else. Hi, Mentralis. Hello, hello, Mariah. Hello. Today, my trading with you, Carcraft. Good. Don't recommend that again because risk management is really important and mine is not really good on streams, so you need to think for yourself. I will try to remind you if I think this deal is risky or not, but globally it's always risky because that's just my opinion. You should think for yourself. My baby Alice, I ain't your baby. My first time live in your stream. Well, new people. That's nice. That's nice. Truth be told channel, good morning. New sub here. Oh, you're welcome. Oh my god, you're so welcome, guys, here. Oh gee. So happy to see new people. It is nice. And I'm really happy to see you guys, of course. So during the streams, you can leave your questions in the chat. I'm always trying to go back to the chat while, for example, deals are working. For example, right now, the deal, we have dodgy candlesticks and the price could do the reversal and go downwards, but we have 1 more minute. But during the deal being opened, I'm trying to explain things that being asked in the chat. So on USD-GPY, we should have entered into a deal for a downward trend, but it is, of course, too late for now. And this deal would be closed in black, definitely. And what about Euro-GPY? Oh, well, it is what it is. We have a fucking tradition starting the stream with a loss, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So we have 20 seconds left. I don't believe that the price is gonna jump unbelievably high. So all hope is lost. All hope is lost. And yeah. For those who do not like to look at such bad deal, you know, it is what it is. I'm sorry. I was just thinking, like, thinking and hoping, because look at this bitch. It is rising right now. By the way, for new people, I do curse a lot sometimes, especially when I'm getting nervous. But for now, I'll try to keep my mouth shut with cursing. So, with USD-GPY, we lost the moment, so we're moving on to something new. Euro-GBP. Euro-GBP, interesting structure of an uptrend. The price jumped from the previous level, actually, and it is moving upwards. Right now, it's kind of dancing around at this level. Will be there a retest? I don't know, but let's see. So let me explain the logic. This deal for Euro and British pound, 3-minute expiration time using $100. Why did I do that? First of all, we see that the uptrend started with this swing low, then the price reached this level. This was our high. Then we have this little pullback. it reached this pullback and then the price grew. So here we have break of structure, the place where the price had like with an impulse breaking through the previous maximum. Then the price went down again and reached the peak of the previous one. So from here, the price got the liquidity again and it rose a little bit more. We kind of entered too late. We should have done that on this doji candlestick, but we saw that the price kind of pulled down and we not pulled down, it grew again. But I believe that this is a small correction and the price is going to rise again. We have almost 2 minutes for that, but I don't want to see how it's happening, so I'm going back to the chat. And guys, tell me, how was your last week? Tell me how much you got of the profit. On Euro-GBP opened down because it was overbought. 1 second. About Stochastic. Stochastic also gave us the signal for an upward trend. And you were talking about Euro-GBP. Euro-GBP for downward trend. It was overbought. Oh, so you opened it there. Give me 1 second. I will look at your message again. On Euro-GPY. GPY. Oh, sorry. My brain didn't work. You got it. I love the cursing. Yeah, I love that as well. And in the moment right now, we have 1 minute left, and I believe that I'm gonna curse again. Because we see that the price actually reached the same level again, and it is looking quite weird, but hopefully we have enough time for the price to jump high enough, because one deal losing money at the beginning of the stream is alright, but 2 of them in a row, not good. Not good, not good, not good. And it looks like it's going to be what I just said is not going to be good. We should have a reversal. So if this one is going to be closed in red, meaning we're going to lose the money, I'll open another one of the same currency pair because we have all the reasons for the price to rise. Yeah, so this one is going to be closed in red. And I still believe, I have it in my heart because you can see it on the chart. We have all the things that show us that the price is going to rise. Maybe I should wait a little. Well, you probably know that I have no ability to wait for anything. So risking it again because I believe that the price should rise from this level. It was confirmed twice this level. So before then the price jumped not that long ago, and we're doing the same thing. Euro-GBP 3-minute expiration time, $200 used. So I will look into the chat a little bit later because I need to look at other currency pairs and see what's going on the market. Maybe we have easier situation because we started working with first currency pairs. That's not the best idea sometimes, because sometimes you can find sometimes you can find better places on other currency pairs. So here we have good uptrend, but we need to wait for the price to go down, and from the pullback we will enter into a deal for an upward trend, but it's not happening right now. Moving on, AUD/JPY resistance zone, and probably the price is going to drop. So while the Euro-GBP is open, I'm not gonna open another deal, but for those who are working and you are okay with having a couple of deals, or you don't have anything opened, you can actually get this one on AUD/JPY. The hell are you doing, bitch? Go higher. Go higher, bitch. Anyways, yeah, so that's what I said. AUD/JPY, you can enter into a deal for a downward trend. I would do that, but I'm not going to because we have $200 on the table. So I need to wait for the previous one to be closed. GBP USD, really good uptrend. We need to wait for the price to jump downwards. So AUD/JPY, we need to go back to that one and see how that would be closed if we would enter. The fuck are you doing? I don't want to look. I don't want to look. I'm not gonna look. We have a minute left. Guys, for those who know the rules of the stream, if we see that the price is not moving according to what we predicted, we need to like up the stream. And, you know, see, I just said that and the price did what I needed it to do. So like up the video, not the video, like up the stream, spam the hearts in the chat, and that helps us a lot. We have 30 seconds left for that deal, guys. 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 Guys, you need to do something about that. Yeah, see, this candlestick, that's you influencing. It's you, not the buyers and sellers. No, it's you influencing everything. But yeah, so the first one was closed in red, even though the bulls should be with a privilege. Because with price action, you see that the price should rise, but there is a lot of pressure from the buyers. But our deal is closed in black, meaning that we got the money. And thank you guys for liking up the stream. If you were liking it up, oh my god, oh my god. Euro-GBP, the price have not dropped. Maybe we could actually enter into here. So we need to, let me put you some visual with a horizontal line. And guys, by the way, when I'm putting horizontal lines, I put them there just to, you know, just to have them. But you should always remember that zones is that those are not thin lines, they are levels. And it's like, it's thick. It's thick. It can be different. It's not just a thin line. It should be different, bigger. But I don't want to put a rectangle there because horizontal line is easier. So here we have an uptrend and it is not broken through. So we should wait, and actually we need to change the amount of money that we're using. Because Martingale is not a joke. Should we risk it here? On one hand, I don't like that the uptrend is not broken, but on the other hand, we have a good reaction, so we probably should wait a little bit, but most probably we are going to open a deal for a downward trend. And pay attention that we have huge power pushing from both sides. This is the third currency pair. We can see it. The green candlestick from the green one, red candlestick, the green one, the red one. It's like non-stop. It's like a zebra, but green and red one. So we need to be more careful today. You guys as well need to be more careful because a lot of money is on the market today. So the bulls and bears are trying to push the price in their direction. It's not a really common situation to have like red, green, red, green, red, green all the time. So it's atypical. Yeah, the price is reacting to this level. So there are two cases where I'm going to enter into a deal. So we break through this uptrend. So this candlestick is going to be red and the next one is also red and they're going down. Then I'm entering into a deal for a downward trend. Or a second situation where the green candlestick, and right at the level I will try to open a deal for a downward trend, because we see that the price reacted to the level and it's dropping. And if we enter right at the level, I think we will get the money. So I'm not entering right now because I need to see what's going to happen with this one, because it could go back to the level and we're waiting for 50 seconds. So if this candlestick is closed red at this level, at least we could enter into a deal for a downward trend, because that means that the sellers are controlling the market. But if it stays here, I don't think it's a good place. It's probably better to wait a little more, because we see, oh sorry, we see huge power from both sides. Tell me, what do you think in the chat? I would say if the price jumps to that level, it's going to be good. What do you think? But I think this scenario number 2 is working right now. The price is dropping. Happy. But let's risk it. Let's risk it for the biscuit. That's not optimal entry point, but not too bad. So we broke through the uptrend. We broke the uptrend. And hopefully with this impulse, the price is gonna drop. So AUD-GPY 3-minute expiration time, $50 used, and I'm going back to the chat. Don't you trade with indicators? Yeah, I do sometimes, not all the time, but for the most part, I work with price action because that's what I prefer. That's what I like, because indicators, for example, right now I have Stochastic. Almost always I have Stochastic. I use them as just confirmation, additional confirmation to enter into a deal, but I don't work only with indicators because my main thing is price action, but additional confirmation is indicators. Calm down with B word. If it will behave, I will calm down. Tawny B, good afternoon. Hello, hello, Tawny. How you doing, Tawny? Look, how, why, stop that. Stop it. Stop what you're doing. The price is not dropping. It was pushed to this level and then pushed back. Some interesting situations happening on the market, and I don't know what it is. I don't really have any reasons. That pick in the past, I don't see the reason to see it as like some really important point. We had a good impulse, but again, it's dancing around right now, and all the currency pairs are affected. I believe that there's a lot of money on the market because it's the beginning of the month, it's Monday as well, so that might be the reason of having high party. But that's such a weird situation still. It's not typical. Yeah, see, it's like it's dancing around, but globally it's dropping. But see, with like any correction, and we're losing the money. Today is a risky day, so for those who are on the stream for the first time and you're not streaming with a demo account, definitely do not recommend working today. If you're working with your own money, you can just, you know, spend time on the stream and see what's going on the market, because the risk is high as heck. Should I even lower the amount of money for the first deal, because I do not want to lose a lot of money today? We still got the profit right now, but still, we have 5 seconds left, and this deal is probably going to be closed in black, meaning we're going to get the money, and we got the money. That is making me happy. The next deal is going to be for some other currency pair because I don't like this situation. Going back to Euro-JPY, the downtrend is still continuing. Yeah, we were thinking that there was a breakout, but it didn't happen. Didn't happen. And downtrend continues. His or its existing. We don't have an entry point on USD-GPY. Euro-GBP. What do you have? What do you have? Some sort of level exists here, but it's not really stable, so we're not working with it. And also for those who are just starting their career and journey, I would also recommend to maybe leave questions in the chat, or if you're looking at the market right now and you see interesting situation, for example, right here, I wouldn't say it's a pullback, and some people would say it's a pullback and they would try to work with it, but I would say no. But yeah, if you see something interesting on currency pairs, for example, GBP USD, you can leave it in the chat with your question. I don't know what I think about it. What do you want to talk about on this currency pair? And we can discuss it so you don't lose your money. I can do it for you. Anywho, so AUD USD, we have a pullback. We have a good trend. Almost like 90% of the candlesticks are green color, and now we have a pullback, and it's really hard to find a good entry point. In situations like that, we could look at Stochastic and additionally look at candlesticks themselves, because with price action, only if the price reaches this level, but this it doesn't look that good. But we don't really have any levels here because almost 90% of candlesticks are green. But we can actually find a pattern, you know. It kind of looks like Morningstar. So Morningstar is a big red candlestick, small dodgy candlestick, and then green one. So we have two dodgy candlesticks, two little candles with a small body, which kind of looks like if the green candlestick is going to be closed, big one, but it's not happening right now, and Stochastic also doesn't give us any confirmation. So let's move on to some other place and then go back maybe to AUD USD. Euro CAD. Oh, by the way, for those who have actually already started working today, tell me, how's it going for you? Did I enter today in a weird place? But for now, we see global downtrend, but the price actually broke through the previous price maximum level. And here we need to see, so in this moment, when the price went outside of this peak, it kills a lot of traders, Forex traders, retail traders. Stock losses were above this peak. So right now, a lot of traders are being liquidated. So the market has enough volume to push the price downwards. So if the price broke through this level, just shine a little bit. Of course, if it's going to be right here, we're not talking about that situation. We're talking about this situation. When the price is not far away from that level, and then it does the reversal, that would be an amazing signal for a downtrend, because the price collected enough liquidity. And in this case, maybe we'll see that, but this candlestick doesn't give us the understanding to enter into a deal for a downward trend. But the next red candlestick would be a great signal. But now we don't have that. We ain't got that. But this drop, like short drop, that was what happened basically on the market, the liquidity collection per se. I'm thinking if this candlestick is closed in red, I will do, because that could be a lie, but it doesn't look like a lie. But it would be great if it broke through that level, like previous level, because it kind of like reacting to it, and that could still be the price reversal, and there will be a pullback upwards. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know. So that candlestick didn't do it, but I'm gonna risk it now. So we have $50 for a 3-minute expiration time on a currency pair GBP AUD. We are entering into this deal a bit early, because at this moment, theoretically, there could be the price reversal, meaning the price is gonna rise again if we have enough players in the game. But most probably in the support, not support, resist zone, there was stock losses from retail traders. We collected all of them, and that gives the price enough power to move downwards. Additionally, we have signal from Stochastic, and the price could rise by binary options. That's, the probability is higher. Because on binary options, we are playing with probability. So we have 2 minutes left, and I'm going back to the chat. Also, many messages from Nigeria. Hi, hello, Nigeria. How are you doing? How's everything going on? Can we trade without indicators? Only see the price action. Yeah, that's what you can do. Like, I don't really use Stochastic that often, for example. It's just additional confirmation for me sometimes, not all the time. So you can work with no indicators at all, only working with price action. Speaking of which, in a couple of days, we are gonna have a full video on the channel with strategy with price action for beginners. It's a really freaking easy one. We have steps that you just need to follow. It's easy as hell. It's like a checklist that you use before every deal, and then make a decision to enter into a deal. I enter with you with real account for my first time, so I will see if we will get profit at the end, and I hope that I hope so too, but again, I told you, be freaking careful. Because I always say, if you work with me, if you trade with me and copy my deals, that's your decision. I never recommend doing that because we always have risks. And even if you're 3 times as smart as Warren Buffett, but the market can screw you over, and my mistakes could screw you over, because for me, I have enough money on my account and it's fine, but for you, that could be just lost of everything. You know, it's like 3 deals in a row, 5 deals in a row, and the account is just empty, so be careful. But right now we have 20 seconds left, and I hope the deal is going to be closed in black as well. Because you know, 5 seconds left, 5 seconds left. So this deal is going to be closed, and I'll go back to the chat, and deal is closed in black, and we got the money. Yeah, Quotex, thank you. So the deal is closed in black. I'm going back to the chat. For those who are working with me, send a little plus in the chat so I can see how many people are working with me. Hello, Alice. I'm new in trading binary. Oh, welcome, George. Welcome, George. I believe that a lot of people just like the stream, and the YouTube started recommending our streams to new people, because usually in the streams that we have, like 70-80 people like stably coming to the stream, and they are people who often like watch all the videos, who are always on the stream, but new people, that's always exciting. Yeah, chef, about the trend. See the downward trend more clearly, my humble opinion. Yeah, of course, of course. I do that sometimes, but not all the time. The trend line, you know, it kind of confuses me more, because without trend line, I look at the structure of the trend. But when I have trend line, I look at the way the price reacts to the trend line. You know, trend line and the structure of the trend could be different. So according to trend line, you see the breakout, but with the structure of the trend, you're still in downtrend, and you're entering a deal against the trend in that situation. So, you know, I'm working on that, but during the streams, I try to put visuals when I see certain situations, so it would be easier for viewers. My chat is in front of yours. Huh? What? Euro-GPY breaking out. Euro-GPY breaking out. What's going on? Oh, fuck. I missed the moment. The price went downwards, but globally that's a downtrend, so there is no breakout? What are you talking about? Maybe there was a breakout here, but it was at the beginning of the stream and we got into that bad situation. So yeah, going back to the chat again. Love from Kenny. Love you too, guys. Pure price action works best for me. Yep, agree, 100% agree. Work with price action more. Are you using indicator with default? Yep, Stochastic is with default. It depends on the strategy, because most indicators, they depend on the, like, you know, like they work with the strategy. And on my channel, we have a lot of videos where I use different indicators and I explain it in great detail, how do I use them and everything else. YouTube always lags, be careful. Yep, 20, that's right. Because let me explain how to know how much time we are lagging. So we're opening the same currency pair as I do, Euro-GPY, for example. Your picture should be similar or even the same as mine. And you need to look at this little window where you see how much time you have before the last candlestick closes. And with this little window with time, you see how much time is like the difference between me and you. So for example, for me, it's 30 and for you it's 10, it's 20-second difference, and it's too much. It's a lot of time. And for me, for example, it's like 30, and for you it's like 33 or 27. That's fine, that's okay. And with 3 seconds difference, we can leave and we can work, but 20 seconds, too much. So if you want to know how much time we have between the stream and real life, look at that little window. And we're continuing Euro-GBP, we have potential signal for a downward trend. It's a little too late, but let me explain. We see that in this zone, let me get closer. This is sort of a supply zone. So this is the zone where the price reached and then dropped drastically. And then the price again is at that zone. And we have price action. That's one. And with price action, enough confirmation for me to enter into a deal for a downward trend because we have this level. And second, we have candlesticks. Candlesticks that show us that the price was growing, then there was a doji candlestick, another doji candlestick, and then an impulse candlestick. The picture that shows us clearly that bears are taking over the market. But besides that, we have one more confirmation, and it is stochastic. And we have the crossover higher than the level of the bun T. So indicators, good thing, sometimes, not always, but sometimes, because you need to understand when you can use them. Because sometimes you need to ignore indicators and sometimes you need to pay attention to them and basically just choose indicators that you know really well, you know everything about them, and they will help you with work. So looking at the current situation on the market, you need to find indicators. So for example, stochastic is bad with a really strong trend because it's always going to be in the level higher than 70. My brain doesn't think. So I'm going back to the chat. We have a minute, almost a minute and a half. I'm not using quotex, but pocket options and well, so we just see charts are the same. Yeah, of course. The charts should be the same. It was about 5 minutes ago. But chart would I do follow? I mean, if it's not OTC, then the charts are the same. But if you're talking about what I was talking about the stream, because my stream, you see what I say right now. In reality, I said that like 5, 10, or 20 seconds ago, you know. So, and it's important to know this time difference between us. Finally caught a live stream, been watching the replays. Any idea how the payout is established by the broker? Personally, I think of it as the broker's win rate. Nelson, I think it's quite logical, but I don't really know. So pay attention. We are working kind of at the same time all the time. If you've seen the replays of the streams, you can always see that the currency pairs placed with their payout. Like the highest is the beginning, the lowest is the at the end. The best one is 90 and the worst one is 82 today, right now. So this, oh, the deal is closed in black, by the way. And this row was put here like 10 streams ago, and they are still at the same place. Quite rarely, I would like, you know, mix them up. So for example, GBP AUD should be somewhere here, a bit higher, obviously. But usually the payouts are quite the same. Is it connected with broker's win rate? Possibly, yes, but I'm not sure about that. This is like, you know, I'd say it's random. It's random. What the fuck is that OTC currency pair? Ew, the fuck are you doing here? Go away. Ya nasty. Ya nasty. You didn't see that. I don't work with OTC. Like, that's no joke. I don't know how that got there. I never work with OTC pairs because they are not real. So let's look at currency pairs with good payouts. Today they are working quite well. Not perfect, but quite well. Maybe we will find something interesting again. Price went back again? No, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. And by the way, we have 4 deals in a row that are closed in black. We got the money. And hopefully number 5 is also going to be there. Oh, look how beautiful that was. The level worked amazingly. Ooh. Alice knows her shit. But yeah, that's a beautiful level. And this, the resistance, no, support level, stopped working because the price broke through it. I don't see the point of entering into a deal for an upward trend or a downward trend, but the level worked so well. Proud of myself. Proud of myself reading the market correctly. GBP USD, interesting situation. Let me explain. We have an uptrend telling us that we should enter into a deal for an upward trend. The price kind of, we have this resistance level, the price broke through it, and it's now back to the resistance level. We're expecting the retest and the price to go back upwards. But we have head and shoulders here, pattern head and shoulders. We have this swing low somewhere here. Then we have swing high. Then there is a higher low. So that low is updated. Then higher high, equal low, so the equal to the previous one. Then we have high on the level of the previous high, and the price dropped. Amazing signal for a downward trend, this pattern head and shoulders. But at the same time, what the fuck just happened? Price action tells us that the price should rise, and Stochastic also tells us it should rise. This is the situation where each signal telling us a different thing, and the price is like, what is it doing? Just like, see, the price doesn't know what to do. But in situations like that, of course, I try not to get my ass into this like mess. No. I don't want to do that, because each signal is completely opposite of the other signal. So if GBP USD is going crazy, Euro-Z is also going crazy. And that was such a beautiful place. Yeah, all USD currency pairs are dancing. All of them. Something happened on the market, maybe. And that probably means that we're not gonna work with USD and Euro? Euro as well? Aww. We're not gonna work with them until the market gets back to normal. What do we have left? AUD USD, same situation. Euro CAD, same. GBP AUD. Wow. It's alright. It's alright. So all the currency pairs without USD or Euro. Is it Trump? Did he do something? Did he? He said good morning, and that's how it looks on the chart. That's how it looks. Okay, good morning. Ugh. So basically we have GBP AUD, GBP CAD should be right. Oh, well. It's alright. It's alright. And CHF JPY, but the payout is disgusting. We're not working with 79% payout. So this is the last deal for today if we find it, because we have one currency pair, GBP AUD. We have a downtrend and we have a double top. We have double top. The last one, it worked, and the next one is higher. Well, I mean, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice, because the market is gonna be crazy for the rest of the day probably, or it's gonna take at least, like, 20 minutes. So this is gonna be the last deal for this stream. GBP AUD 3-minute expiration time using $50. And if nothing changes, then this is going to be the last deal for today. I'm really sorry. When volatility is going crazy, it becomes really dangerous to work. Love from Kenny. Kenny, I love you too. Love all of you guys. Wisdom, hello. Well, it's a bit too late. I'm sorry, it's a bit too late when you came here. Hello, Madame Alice. I'm Ali from Tanzania. Much love from Mom. Hello, sweetheart. Love you too. Much love to you too. What do you think about OTC market? I am completely against OTC market. I have a separate video on my channel. I said that so many times, but I explain everything what I think about OTC. It's called Truth on OTC on binary options or something like that. Find it, see it. OTC is not real. when you talk about the marketing of retail manipulation, well, no, but yes, there are market makers who are interested in triggering stop losses with retail traders, but you need to understand that those market makers, they are like huge players. It's not just one trader with like cool laptop at home. No, when I'm talking about huge players, I'm talking about banks, institutional traders, and stuff like that. So it's a bit different. It doesn't mean that there's just one rich person. No, it's a bit different. Do you live stream every day? I try to on weekdays. So from Monday to Friday. Market today is unstable, both real and OTC market. I mean, baby, go down. I almost said the B word. I'm not doing that. Guys, you know the rules. You know the rules. You need to like up the stream and the price is going down. See, as soon as I said you need to like up the stream, then the price is losing its power and it's going down, and that's how you guys are influencing the market. That's such a funny thing to me, but yeah, just like up the streams. It helps a lot, like no joke, it helps a lot for YouTube to recommend our streams and videos to new people, and you know, just grow community, spread information. The hell is going on? Please go down. We have 3 seconds left. Please, 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 please. So we had 4 wins and we're finishing with a loss. Should I enter into another deal? Should I enter into another deal? I think I should not. So that's going to be the end of the stream for today. We started with $9,667. Now we have $9,776. We have $110 in profit. Not a lot, but nothing at all, you know. Let me look in the chat for the last time. You lost the times in your stream lifetime, and today will be the 3rd one because of me. I have entered with you. No, no, we're not losing money today. No, we're not losing money. We lost the money right now, but the market is unpredictable. And if we will try to get the money back, Tanya, I see you, we will lose even more money. We are gonna lose even more money. So you just need to know when to stop. Small profit is still a profit, and that's one of the lessons that I always, like, you know, I preach it. Be careful in situations like that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm being careful. I think the market is going to break out. Let me see. I mean, questionable, because you have resistance level right here, and generally creating trend line. This is a triangle pattern. The breakout could happen upwards or downwards. I would say wait for it a little bit. At least not now. At least wait for more confirmation, like for the price to break the level at least a little bit, because right now we see the price is going downwards, and that would be a bit unruly, Alrighty, guys, so this is gonna be it for us for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thanks for your likes and your comments, talking to you in the chat. This is one of the most amazing things that I do on the stream, but I'll see you in the next one.